Good morning students. In the last video I have explained about the Panchayat Raj institutions and their levels. There are three levels in the Panchayat Raj institutions. The first level is Gram Panchayat, that one I have already explained. The next level is the block level Panchayat or Panchayat Samiti. So this is the second tier of the Panchayat Raj. A Panchayat Samiti or the block Panchayat is a local government body at a Tahsil level. So this body works for the villages of the Tahsil together are called as the development block. So here this it is like a Tahsil office. It is Tahsil office. So it works for the various villages. So together all the villages comes under the for particular taluk. So it is a taluk. So the Panchayat Samiti is the link between the Gram Panchayat and the district administration. So it is in the for villages we have Gram Panchayat and for district we have the district administration. And this for taluks this Panchayat Samiti will come. So it is the link between the Gram Panchayat and the district administration. Just as the Tahsil goes by other names in various parts of India. So the Tahsil it is called as it has a different names in the different states. So for example, it is known as Mandal Praja Parishad in Andhra Pradesh and Taluka Panchayat in Gujarat and Karnataka and Panchayat Samiti in Maharashtra. So in general, the block Panchayat has the same form as the Gram Panchayat but at a higher level. So here next is about the composition of block level Panchayat. So the membership in the block panchayat is mostly ex-official. So it is composed of all the types of sarpanch, that is gram panchayat chairman in the panchayat samiti area and the MPs, MLAs of the area, the sub district officer, that is SDO of subdivision, then co-opt members. The co-opt members means representatives of the SC, ST and women, then associate members, a farmer from the area, a representative of the cooperative societies and one from marketing services and some other elected members. So all these people comes under the taluk administration or the panchayat samiti. So there is an officer for every department. A government appointed block development officer is the executive officer to a samiti. So the government has appointed the BDO, that is block development officer, and he is the executive officer to the samiti, that is panchayat samiti, and the chief of its administration. So he is the chief and is responsible for his work to the CEO of Jilla Panchayat. ZP means Jilla Panchayat. So the function next is about this is about the composition of this block level panchayat or panchayat samiti. Next is the functions of block level panchayat. The Panchayat Samiti is the most powerful body entrusted with developmental functions like planning for increased agricultural production, animal husbandry, and village industries. So all this. Next function is improvement and construction of irrigation wells, then promotion of cooperatives, then provision of hostels for scheduled caste, scheduled tribes or backward classes, then planting of trees, then input supplies and their distribution. Input means raw materials like that. Then women and child welfare, family planning, etc. So all these are the functions performed by the taluk panchayat. Next is the implementation of schemes for next function is implementation of schemes for the development of agriculture and infrastructure. In order to develop agriculture and infrastructure, this panchayat samiti it will implement the new schemes. Next, establishment of primary health centers and primary schools, then supply of clean drinking water, drainage and construction or repair of the roads. All these functions will be performed. Then development of a cottage and small scale industries and opening of cooperatives. And the next function is the establishment of youth organizations in India. So all these are the functions performed by the block level panchayat, that is taluk panchayat. at the taluk level. Next is the role of the block development officer. So for the administration of the panchayat samiti or taluk panchayat, the block development officer is the head of that. So what is his role? The BDO, that is block development officer, is the officer in charge of the development programs of the panchayat samiti and has the overall responsibility of its administration, and he is assisted by extension officers who are deputed to the panchayat samiti from various government departments, and they are specialists in agriculture, animal husbandry, education, etc. So here the each for each department one person will be appointed based on their specialization in which they are expert or in which they are specialized. So based on that they will be given the head for the department. The next is they work under the administrative control of the BDO, but for technical matters they are supervised, guided and instructed by the departmental heads concerned in the district. So for administrative control is in the hands of BDO, but the technical, in case of technical matters, it will be guided by the departmental heads. They will guide their particular department and they are in charge for that. And extension officers serve as a link between the Samiti staff and various government departments. Next role is the BDO in the capacity as the secretary of the Panchayat Samiti is responsible for issuing notices of Panchayat Samiti meetings and standing committees, recording the meetings and circulating the proceedings. So he is responsible to conduct the meeting and send notification that on this date the meeting is will be held. So he has to provide that information and he is responsible for that. Next is as the chief executive officer, that is CEO of the Panchayat Samiti, the BDO is responsible for implementing the resolutions of the Samiti and its standing committees. So if you want to implement any resolution, means any new schemes or anything, he has the right to do that. Then he prepares the budget of the Samiti and places it before the Samiti for approval. So he is the one who prepares the budget and he will places it to the samiti, before approving that. Then he will ask other members. Then he prepares the annual report of the samiti and send it to the Jilla Parishad and the state government. So he will prepare the annual report and send it to the Jilla Parishad, and that is Jilla Parishad is at the district level, that is the local body and it is head for the district, and to the state government. Next is the last function is he receives policy guidance from the Panchayat Samiti and is responsible to the president of Samiti for his actions. So all these are the roles or the functions performed by the block development officer. So this is about the second level of the Panchayat Raj institution, that is block level Panchayat or Panchayat Samiti or Taluk Panchayat. Thank you.